It is time for the final battle! The Pandora Box number 5 against the Pandora Box number 6. Let the combat begin! Welcome to the Wicked Gamer and Collector. Welcome back to a new video. And in today's video we are going to do a comparison between the Pandora Box number 5 against the Pandora Box number 6. Before we're going to look into the system itself, what are the big improvements between the two systems, let's take a close look at the casings, because they did some little different or changes here. The green buttons, if you look at this view angle, you almost say they are identical, but that's not true. These buttons are a little bit higher, so you want to be picky about it, so there's a little bit of difference. But the function itself are exactly the same. We have here both 6-button versions. They did some changes with the buttons. More like a Chinese fake button, and this more, I wouldn't say Sanwa, but it's getting close to it. So there's a big improvement. And the power button is here at the back, and here we got it at the top of the system. We got a coin button, so little differences that they change. And what you can see here, this is a regular button, and this is a totally different new button on the Pandora Box 6. So they did some changes between the two sticks. They did a lot of improvement. They listened to the community, and yeah, I'm very pleased about it. Yeah, they did some change in the stick itself. I think this one is more loose and more like a wiggle stick and more Chinese clickish. And with Chinese clickish I mean that it's got that cheap ass micro switches. But I can say I played a lot of it with the stick and it responds very nice. So alright, let's take a close look at the game list, because they did change a lot of stuff for there. Alright, let's take a close look at the Pandora Box number 5 game list. And yeah, the layout itself is really nice, I love it. But yeah, there is no alphabetic order. There are less games on it than the Pandora Box number 6. And what you see is what you get, and you're stuck with it, because there is no way of adding new games. The support of the games is a big variation of 2D dimensional games. No console games, pure arcade games from Mame, Neo Geo and all the old school 90s shoot 'em ups, or yeah, let's say 80s and 90s. So you will not find new beat 'em ups or just released fighting games on the Pandora Box number 5. So shall we take a close look at the Pandora Box number 6. And the funny thing is, the layout is a little bit identical to the previous model, number 5. But they did a lot of changes at the Pandora Box number 6. First of all, I will not say there is an alphabetic order, but what you can see already that some games are, yeah, let's say collected. So the Mega Mans are all together, Street Fighter and that kind of games. They are categorized what kind of type of games they are. So that is a big, very big plus. It's also possible to search for your games. So yeah, if you take a close look at the way you can search, at the left side we can find what kind of game we are searching for. So that makes it way easier. And we have at the right the alphabetic order. And it even shows how many games are in the folder. So yeah, they made some changes within the core of the system, because we can now finally play PlayStation 1. So we can just load up play Mortal Kombat 4 or Tekken. So that is really awesome. We can add our own games or just remove them if you don't like them, and including the preview videos. We can swap them out too, because sometimes in the Pandora Box 5 we got some pretty weird previews. Alright, let's do a little bit of a comparison between the two boxes. Yes, it's maybe a little thing, maybe not really important, but I just wanted to show you that the boxes of the Pandora Box 5 and 6 are identical. Alright, now let's take a close look at the mainboard. And as you can see, they used a different color of casing. Not that big of special, but they did a big thing of changes. First of all, they have an USB extra connector, and this is because we can add own games. So that's really awesome. And we can swap out the internal games. If you don't like a game, just remove it. Or there's a picture that is or a movie that is not totally correct, you can just swap them out. So that's a big improvement, or the biggest improvement of the mainboard itself. They are still both running on a quad-core processor. This is a newer generation, so it got a little bit more power inside. For just a quick final conclusion, very simple. They did a lot of changes, but the Pandora Box 5 is just for the 2D games. And yeah, they are a little bit cheaper nowadays because the box number 6 is out. If you want to have it all, just buy a Pandora Box number 6 and you can add and remove your own games. I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome Wicked videos. And hit the little bell because you get notified for upcoming videos. See you next time. Bye bye.